What's up, y'all? I got this sweet Captain Marvel statue to show you guys from Iron Studios. Now, I saw their statues on display at Comic-Con at the Sideshow booth and was pretty impressed, so I went ahead and grabbed this one before it sold out, which it actually already has on Sideshow, but it was still available at Big Bad Toy Store, so no biggie. Now, going right into the box, we got an awesome picture of Brie Larson as Captain Marvel unmasked on the front with the little logo there and then a double logo, so that's kind of over redundant. And then on the side here we got the Captain Marvel symbol and then Iron Studios, which is the exact same as this side. And on the top, all it is just the symbol there. I opened the flap here because I took a peek inside already. And then they're back here. You got the Captain Marvel with her binary powers, photon, not full on binary mode, but you know, close enough. Hashtag Iron Studios. Maybe I'll look that up later. And then on the bottom, of course, you got the legal fart and upside down UPC. Just flip that around. There we go. Now it's right side up. Alright, now since this is a statue, I'm going to go and show you how it's packaged inside, because I think you guys would be interested if you're getting this statue. You want to know if they packed it well enough so that it doesn't break on shipping, which is definitely a plus for something like this. Anyways, first off, it comes with tape that's taped all the way around, but I already peeled that off because, like I said, I took a peek inside. And then on the front here, it says Iron Studios. Going to put that aside for now. And then, oh, here's the inside in case you guys were interested of that. There's a little peg right there that actually presses right in here onto the base plate. Alright, and here it is without the little top part and stuff. Anyways, you get this little piece of foam here, which is okay, whatever. And then you got all these wrapped up. You got the actual statue right here, you got the two heads, and then the base. I actually haven't pulled them out. I just kind of opened up the plastic to take a peek, so this is my first time seeing it too, and whoo. Okay, that looks pretty sweet already. There's that. Put that down gently to the side there. Looks like nothing else there. There's a nice cutout. And then we'll get the base first. We'll get the two big pieces. And oh wow. Oh, there's even more foam. Look at that. Jeez. Wow, they really packed this well up. Another piece of foam there. Whoa, look at that tape. Wow, it really got crushed. Anyways, wow, this thing is really packed hard. There's nothing else in there. Got that. This feels like, I don't know, like candy wrapper from like See's Candy or something. There's the base there. And then, of course, you got the two heads. Let's see, I bet you this one's the Brie Larson because it's wider. Yep, there's the Brie Larson head. And then finally, the last head up here is obviously the masked face right there. And that is it, guys. That is everything packaged and stuff. And there's all the pieces that comes in the box, guys. And looks a little bit kind of disturbing that way, but hey, you know what? Whatever. And oh, side note, there's a very strong enamel paint smell in the box when you first open it. It's just like whew. But I think it's all hand painted, so I mean, it's definitely no Marvel Legends. So yeah, be ready for that. I don't get statues very often, in case you haven't noticed. But before I assemble all these pieces, let's go and take a close look at each individual piece and then put it together. Alright, kicking off the close-ups, we'll start with the Brie Larson face. And right off the bat, I have to say that the likeness is, well, here's a Marvel Legends one for comparisons, and I think they may have used different pictures to sculpt from, but hey, you know what? When it comes to overall sculpting details, this one definitely is the winner. The contouring and likeness to a human face is off the charts awesome. Definitely high-end and high quality, and look at that paint job. Oh, look at those eyes. You can actually see the pupils, and you can see like the actual eye color, and then the eyeliner stuff and stuff. I forgot the name. And then the eyebrows, and then the lips. It's like, man, they did a great job on this sculpt, and the hair looks great as well. It's very, oh, you can see the ear in there as well on both. Nope, just one side. And then the hair itself is also pretty nicely sculpted. It's got a nice dynamic flow to it, very wavy, and they added some little kind of wash, a little darker wash in there to give it some more pop and contrast. Although when you look at it from the bottom, it's like super thick, so she's got really full head of hair, but hey, not bad. And the bottom of her neck has a little magnet to attach to the body there, as you can see. But of course, to me, the real winning head sculpt has got to be the masked version. We got to make this look good, so let's get the dust off with my blower here. Just check out that sculpt, guys. It's just like wowza sauce, and that paint, oh my goodness, it looks gorgeous, and the cleanliness of it too is just so crisp and sharp and just accurately applied. It's just, whew, this helmet sculpt is just a wow. Or is it a mask? helmet or mask, I don't know. And the mouth area here looks really great. It actually has that kind of emulation of a skin tone, which is awesome. Well painted lips there, and she even has sculpted in nostrils, which is like wow. And then the eyes are just so perfectly painted in just such pure white. It's just whew, really dig this, guys. And then you got the little kind of neck portion right there. You got the magnet that's actually painted black, which is interesting. I think they just brushed right over it, but hey, you know, I don't mind that. The hair looks fantastic as well, although there's a little bit of stray glue. Very hard to see right up there, but it doesn't bother me because it's hard to see, like I said. And then you got the wavy hair there, as you can see, with some highlights, and then it's got a little curvature to it, and it's a little bit soft, little bit, very, very slightly. On the bottom, actually a lot. But hey, it's good because it won't snap off. And here it is next to the Marvel Legends version. And if the Brie Larson face didn't quite look accurate, well, this masked version just blows the Marvel Legends out. Oh my god, nearly dropped it. Blows it out of the water. So, I mean, it makes sense because this is a really high-end statue and this is just meh. Alright, now let's go and take a look at the most intricate piece of this set, the Bodhi. Alright, let's go and start at the top at the arm, and man, it looks really great. I really like this effect piece here. It has a really nice kind of curve and sculpture to it, gives it a fiery look. And what's really nice is you actually can't even see the glue that they used to attach it. I mean, I don't even know if it's glue or if it's just like kind of a snap-on friction, but either way, it's pretty solidly on there and a little bit soft on the end, so you don't have to worry about it snapping there. You can see it kind of moving. So it's definitely a great piece. You got the hand underneath there. They actually sculpted it, which is awesome. And then the suit looks fantastic as well. Just look at the details, and that gold is like, whew, so nice, although there is a tiny bit of stray red right there, super tiny. Of all the people who would notice, it would be me, but still not bad. Definitely can't complain about that. And of course, moving on to the head hole opening there, that's where you put the magnetic head. So it's nice that it's painted all the way in, which is good just in case, you know, you get different angles for photo shooting. And then that body sculpt just looks fantastic. Look at all the details there. You see little kind of stitching marks for the little, you know, suit and all that stuff. The curvature of the suit seems kind of strange because the way the suit's designed, like in real life, it's actually kind of like a body vest armor, so I don't think it would actually curve like that, but looks good either way. And I love that star and the gold. Whew, just look at that red shimmer in the light. Man, that looks great. Then here's the other arm here with a little arm pad there. Love the paint. Same thing, same type of effect piece there. You got some more paint there, and even on the inside of her arm you got the little straps going on there. Look at it from the back, you see more of that straps and stuff. Then you got the more stitching on the arms going on there, and of course the gold continues onto the back, looking absolutely amazing. And then that red is just, I think the red on the back actually is more shinier than the front. I mean, what do you guys think? Maybe it's just because of the line detail there? Either way, it's like super shiny. Love it. And there's the back details there. Got lots of stitching, and the sculpt is actually really deep. I mean, check that out. Try to get a good angle there. It's not just like, you know, slightly raised. It's like hardcore raised up, looking really great. And then you got the gold pieces there on the red that is just super, just accurately painted all the way around. And then the belt itself is painted just great. Man, this figure is just so great. Then the legs continue the awesomeness. There's a suit there. You got the stitching going on. Then you got the gold stripe right there. And like, the painter for this is just a really skilled person, guys, because the accuracy of the paint job is just absolutely off the charts. Fantastic, especially coming from Marvel Legends, you know what I mean? It doesn't take much, but still, it's just really awesome. And the boot looks amazing as well. You got the red, and then you got more of that gold. And what I like about Iron Studios is it actually adds some dirt to the boots there, which is really nice. Most, you know, it's like statues, they actually don't go that deep into details, and especially toys, but Iron Studios does. And then speaking of Iron Studios, there's a little metal piece sticking out to attach to the base. There's the bottom of the foot there, also sculpted with the little treads. There's the other leg. Then there's the other boot as well, also dirt painted and weathered, which is really nice. And when it's really interesting is, check this out. See how the foot's kind of curved? You can see it better on the back. they actually added that little detail because it's like they're kind of flying, so there's articulation in the foot, so to speak. So that's a really nice touch. Knee pads are, I think that's accurate, but they're kind of meh. But either way, the whole thing just looks great. Wowzers, I just realized I went through the entire body details in one take. That was not really planned or expected, but hey, you know what? That's cool, because usually it takes me like 5, 6, or my worst so far has been 14 takes, so yeehaw on that. Man, I love this sculpt. And finally, we have the base, and man, it is like loaded with paint and just... woo, that'll get you high. Just check out all the sculpting details there. It's just, wow, they really took a lot of time to just sculpt all these individual just broken rock pieces. I mean, it's not really too exciting because they're really just rocks, but I mean, it's just like really well done rocks, so I guess it's something to celebrate, maybe? I don't know. There's a little hole to put the figure in there, and then you see a little dirt right here, so it looks like it got pulled out of the ground, which is actually really awesome, and I like the paint job on it as well. And then on the bottom, this is actually looks like a paper mat. You can see the little glued on piece right there, so you can kind of see some marring, but I mean, it's the base, so it's like whatever. And then you got the little logos and all the, you know, legal majanga stuff there. So yeah, and it's pretty. It's a base, and it looks good. Alright, and now for the some assembly required part, we'll go ahead and start by attaching the head. We'll go and try both heads, but let's go and try on the Brie Larson head first. Now, as you can see, there's a magnet, and it's a pretty decent magnet. It's got a little bit of strength to it, not too much. Easy to take off, but seems to hold solid. And that's what the Brie Larson head looks like, and I think it looks really great. I mean, the likeness is a little off, but you know what? The sculpt overall and the paint job is fantastic. And what's kind of interesting is there's a little bit of wiggle room, as you can see right there. So if you want to kind of turn her head far to the left, you can do that, or you can turn it more to the right. And what's also cool is that you can actually put it on sideways like so, and then you see that you can kind of wiggle it down, and then it goes a little bit better, and then you have her looking like that. Kind of a nice look there, as you can see, and like I said, it's a little bit wiggly, so you can actually adjust it ever so slightly. You can also put it on backwards, which would just be strange if you're into the horror exorcist stuff, or you can put it on the other way as well, although this still looks a little bit odd. Maybe adjust it. That's too much. Adjust it that way and it looks a little bit better. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think it still looks a little weird. Oh well, let's go and try the mask version. Alright, now here's my favorite head sculpt, the mask. And as you can see, the magnet's just as strong, just pops right on in there. And whoo-hoo! Now that is Captain Marvel. I really like the mask. I don't know why. Like, initially I didn't like the mask version at first, like, you know, in the movie, but it's kind of grown on me. It looked kind of weird at first, but now I really like the mask. And just like the Brie Larson head, it has a little bit of wiggle room, so you can... Oh, there we go. Kind of pops back sometimes, but yeah, you can adjust it if you want, and you can also put it sideways like so, also with a tad bit of wiggle room, looking like that. That actually looks pretty good. I actually kind of like the sideways look there. And then you got the Exorcist, of course, going backwards if you're into that type of weird stuff. And then you got the other side, just like so, and just adjust. Wow, that's not realistic contortion. And then you have that looking pretty spiffy. Woo, yeah. Okay, that sounded kind of low-key excited. Let me try it again. Woo, yeah. Woo, yeehaw. Okay, that was just over the top. Alright, now let's go and attach her to the base. We're going to go and keep the masked head on because that's the one I like. And then you just simply slide it right on in. Nothing special or anything like that. You just kind of get the angle right so you don't snap it, although it is made of metal. And then it kind of, you got to wiggle it in. There's a little bit of friction, and then boop, just like that. It is in the base. Looks pretty good too. Not too flat. Oh, a little bit. Can you get... Okay, that's as far as it goes. And bajowzas, that's what she looks like with her base. And man, it looks absolutely fantastic. I definitely dig this. Now, what's interesting is that the Captain Marvel figure here was actually not on display at San Diego Comic-Con, the 2019, this year, just passed. So I guess, I mean, she actually did sell out before Comic-Con even started, so that was a bummer. That's probably why she wasn't there. But I saw the other ones. Let's go and pop on the Brie Larson head so you can take a look at that. I saw the other statues that they had, and man, they just look so great. Iron Studio really does a great job on these statues. I especially saw the rescue one, and yeah, she's on pre-order because man, that statue was just off the charts. I do like the Black Widow one too. She looked really great, and I was worried because it looks like it came in a 2-pack with what's his face, Red Skull, Ghost Man, but thankfully they separated them because that would have been a very expensive set. And for some measurements, she stands about 8 1/4 inches tall, about 7 inches long, and about 4 1/4 wide. And for some comparisons, here she is next to the SH Figuarts Infinity War Mark 50 Iron Man in a fancy case I got from Comic-Con. Here's the Marvel Legends Captain Marvel bomber jacket version. Here's Nick Fury. Oh wait, never mind, I can't find him. Here's the Figuarts Thanos, if you mistake the O for a D. True story, guys. Still hurts my head. And finally, SpongeBob on a skateboard. Well guys, overall this is one seriously bodacious statue. I'm more than satisfied to add her to my Captain Marvel collection. Iron Studios quality is no joke, and I can't wait to get my rescue statue in. Oh, and Endgame is finally out, but only on digital, so blah, because I'm a physical disc guy, so I'll just have to wait. Sad. But I do have an Endgame toy coming up, so stay tuned for that. And as always, thanks for watching, even though it's not a toy review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.